welcome back to S&B Monthly Thurstea Tomes and Teas. I'm your co-host, Bekk.
And I'm Stephanie. Stay tuned because after we talk about our teas and our bad KU assignments, we have a special guest and author, D.V. Leigh, and you're going to be talking about some of her books, and we have a fun Q&A, so please stick around.
I love that you call it assignments. What tea do you have for us today?
I don't have a new one. I'm going
That's
back
fine.
to the hot cinnamon sunset because it's so good.
Well,
and it's, the weather is finally starting to cool off. Well, here it's like the highs in like the 70s, and I'm like, I need a jacket.
I'm wearing a hoodie right now.
Chilly. So, but I do plan on getting something new for next time. But this tea is really good, the hot cinnamon. So,
are you going to get the tea? I thought we should get a tea advent calendar. I think that would be fun.
That would be really fun. We're going to have to do that for sure. And speaking of tea, and the fact that you like tea so much, didn't somebody else realize you like tea and bought you a shirt?
Yeah. So, fun story. I was checking the mail because I haven't checked the mail in over a week now because of things. And I get this package. I'm like, okay, it's probably Jeff's. It's like in our little mailbox. It's like stuffed to the brim. And I look at it and it's Bekk, and it's Bekk, which is like my preferred spelling. I'm like, yeah, what? I didn't order this. So I open it up. It's a t-shirt. There's no
it's a t-shirt.
There's no note. There's no return address. There's no whoever this person bought it or whatever. And the t-shirt said, it's perfect. It's perfect. It says, I like tea and maybe 3 people, which is true.
The accuracy.
So I was trying to figure out who sent me this. So I asked you. Was not you.
Not me. I wish it was.
I asked.
It was a good one.
Yeah. Well, and I was like, maybe this is just somebody feels bad for me or something. It's like a get well t-shirt in the perfect humor. Wasn't you. Asked my mom. Wasn't her. 3 hours goes by and I figure out it was my sister. So thank you, Melissa. That's awesome. It's perfect.
So perfect. It is really perfect.
It is.
Yeah. So what are you drinking?
So another fun story. I actually went back. So I think our very first Thurstea, I was talking about this place called TLC. It's in our area. It's this place that you can go to have afternoon tea. I actually went back and I actually sat down like a real adult human being. And had their little afternoon tea with my mom while she was here. And I got their loose leaf tea. It's called Pumpkin Harvest. It is pumpkin spice black tea enhanced with a blend of cream and cinnamon black teas. It is okay.
Really?
Yeah.
It sounds so good.
Have you ever had gunpowder tea?
No.
It tastes kind of like that, super strong and smoky.
Okay.
Or pepper.
Yeah, it's a little too
much. When we went, we had their caramel something or another. How do you say caramel? Do you say caramel or caramel?
They're interchangeable for me.
Okay, me too.
Yeah, I say both.
When I'm reading it, it's caramel for some reason.
Yeah, I say both. So yeah, I don't have a preferred. What?
It's just whatever comes out of my mouth.
Yeah. You have a pecan or pecan? I always say pecan though for that one.
I say pecan, but I think that's because my mom has a southern accent, kind of sometimes. So okay.
Yeah. I was curious.
No, yeah. I there are words that I do say really funny because of my mom too. Measure. It's not measure. It's measure.
Yes.
And apricot. Apparently it's not apricot, it's apricot.
You don't say Oregon, do you? You say Oregon?
I say Oregon, yeah.
Okay, well at least you got that one going.
Well, and I also have a super lazy Midwest way of speaking too, so I just mumble everything.
Yeah.
Which makes for great podcasting.
Up there. It's fun. Yeah. No, I like the accent up north. It's cute.
Oh,
I
don't
really
you
like it.
know?
Don't you know? Oh yeah.
Bear Buell.
Yeah, good one there, bud. But
Oh,
yeah, it's a good.
that Taco John's is too spicy for you.
It's too spicy. So bad. You like Taco John's? You
I
freaking weirdo.
fucking love Taco John's. I don't even want to hear it. Taco John's is like it's not the best, but
No.
those little potatoes, who would have thought putting some spices on potatoes?
That John
John.
sounds like something John would do. For sure.
What is the Spanish name for John?
Is it Juan?
Juan
Yeah.
didn't think of that. John did.
Taco Juan's would be so much better than Taco John's.
Jeff did call it Taco Juan's there for a while.
Yes. What are they called? What are the little tots called?
Potato Olays?
That's it.
This is not going to make sense to like anybody, but
Yes, they
my
do.
South Dakota friends.
It's some people may know. I mean,
Oh, actually, my chiropractor
mhm.
here in California, he
Mhm.
went to like chiropractor school. I don't know how much chiropractor school actually is school, but I was talking to him about like, yeah, I really miss Taco John's. He's like, oh my god, 6-pack and a pound and all this. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Where is he from?
He went to school in Colorado.
Ah,
Mhm.
there it is.
There it is.
There it is.
So good.
Nice.
And he's like, yeah, I was telling my wife about it, and she did not understand why there's potato lays. I'm like, you just gotta eat them. You gotta eat them to know.
You got it. Oh my god, yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
That's all you, bud.
So,
Okay.
how was your Halloween?
It was good. It was fun.
How was Burn
How
for
was
Jack?
yours? Oh. Actually it was a lot of fun. So it was a fun, quick, very, very, very spicy read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was just like poured with. Was there any plot, or it was just like straight up?
There was,
Okay.
but I mean, it was more porn than plot, I will say. It was funny. It didn't take long to get to the point. Tons of spice. I actually find these books to be more enjoyable when they're short. We were kind of talking about that earlier. Like, just because if it does end up being like not entertaining, then you're just gonna be like, oh,
I have to finish this.
Yeah. And this actually, the backstory, it could have probably been like
A legitimate.
decent, yeah, like it could have been. It was just really short and lots of spice, but it was fun and it made me laugh, and it was a great pick for spooky season, of course.
Oh, just wait until Christmas.
Yeah, we gotta find a fun Christmas one. So I know the one I gave you was short, but how was Squeak, Bekk?
Okay, so Squeak by Vera Valentine was the most unhinged book I think I have ever read in my entire life, and this is coming from someone that has read Ice Planet Barbarians and Alien Tyrant. So I did not know what the omegaverse was until, I have come across like the themes, but I've never overtly read like something that is from the omegaverse. So I had to go straight to this book took me like 25 minutes to read, or like 50 minutes. And I was like, what?
It was so short.
Is going on? So I went to TikTok to figure out what the fuck I just read. So, because I figured out what the omegaverse is, I'm going to share it with everybody because I feel like it needs to be shared. Okay. So, there's alphas, there's betas, and there's omegas. Hence the omegaverse. It can also be termed AOB, like A/O/B. If you're like reading fanfic, you haven't read fanfic yet. You should.
I have not. Yeah.
Apparently not. Maybe not. But like, okay, so the term alpha is exactly what you think it's going to be. It's like that very like dominant, like
Yeah.
overbearing, like quick-tempered bullshit. It's very alpha. The term alpha still gives me like such cringe though. Like like alpha males, and this does kind of give off like the whole alpha gross incel like vibes. The omegaverse certainly does.
Yeah.
Betas are like just regular people like you and me. And they're just like, you know, there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the point of them being in them. So a lot of like the omegaverse ends up being like threesomes, I guess. So like you get one of each. But they can't be impregnated. But omegas can. And they're the ones that are like the special, calm, submissive ones.
Okay.
And all of these can literally be every gender. So you know how I said omegas can get pregnant?
Yeah.
Male omegas can get pregnant. Just yeah. That's what we call impreg. So if you ever I know, I went deep.
This is a whole thing.
It's a whole thing. And then okay, so the breeding cycle is like bred on by the omega going into like heat because they've met their alpha. A lot of this is like fated. I don't want to say fated mates because I love fated mates, but this is like a weird furry aspect out of.
Oh God.
So there's like a heat cycle. There's like rutting, which is like you just go at it all day, every day. Marking, which is like where you end up being like basically married to each other. Like you bite each other and you're just, that's it. You're stuck together forever. The worst thing of this entire thing is what's called knotting. And
is this specific to Squeak or is this a thing?
No, this is specific to Omegaverse.
Oh geez. Okay.
It's when you finish, but you're still stuck together like dogs do.
Oh God.
So this is a very like wolf girl thing.
Oh God. Oh my God, what did I do? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. So that alone is nuts, right? Like that entire process that I had to go through to figure out what the fuck I was reading, because it's kind of one of those books that like expects you to know this universe we are in. Like you're expected to know the rules going into the books, and I did not. Right. So I was confused most of the time. So I'm like, you know what? I can delete my internet history. I can't delete this, though.
So did the book make sense after?
Oh, sort of. No. So like the Omegaverse part did, but they were balloon animals that were shifted into humans by like some evil witch. What? And their things were still balloons.
That could be like, could they be popped?
They could be deflated to make things easier.
Oh
yeah. And they could so you know how like balloon animals you twist to make into different shapes?
Yes.
Also happens.
Was it so good? 5 stars?
I think I rated it 1 star.
Oh my God.
But I also rated like what Awkward in October like 1 star too. So that's mean.
Amy. Oh my God. I mean, I will give the author credit for it being very
It was
different.
entertaining too.
Oh like, yeah. I'm sure it's not meant to be taken serious.
I hope not.
God, I hope not. That sounds like fun though.
It was. You're welcome. everybody for this my TED talk on the omegaverse.
Here's a 50-page one. It'll be nothing, and then we had to get a whole like lesson about it. You had to do more time like researching than actually reading the book.
Which my research was like TikTok videos. So I mean,
yeah.
But now it's part of my algorithm. Like that damn purse.
No, yeah. Yep. I keep getting the sweater I bought, but it's cute, so I get excited.
That is a cute sweater. We might have like matching ones.
I almost didn't get it because I'm like, am I too old? And I'm like, you know what? I grew up in the Misfits sweater, so everybody knows. And I grew up in that era. That's my era. So many people wear Misfit stuff just because it looks cool. They don't even know who it is. So I can name three songs. I can name more than that, right? But yeah, so anyways, so do you want me to give you yours first, or?
Yeah, it's not what Morning Glory Milking Farm, is it?
No, okay. So I was going to give her Morning Glory Milking Farm, but it was really long, and I'm like, maybe we should keep these books a little short. So I asked her, and she's like, well, I'm giving you one that's like, I don't know, 90 pages. I'm like, or how long is it?
Let me look at it again.
Maybe 50 pages. I don't know, it's short. And
it's
I'm
90
like,
pages.
So I think we're going to keep the books we send to each other short, just in case, like I said earlier, just in case they're not good. But I still had to send her like, well, this is what you were going to get. And now she's intrigued.
I am.
So
the second book is Mothman.
On it. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, so this book made me think of you. You won't have to research because you know about this.
Oh.
So it is
no.
Berserker Devotion, a Yuletide adventure.
Devotion.
Have you read it?
I have not.
Okay. It is book 4, but I think it reads as a standalone, I hope. So I will read you the overview, okay?
Yes.
So he's an immortal Viking with a heart as cold as snow.
Uh-oh.
When his rental car... What?
Vikings?
Is this good?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. When his rental car gets stuck in a ditch, immortal Viking Ulf Sternik, I guess, or Stenrik, regrets volunteering to fetch a Yuletide gift from a talented but reclusive woodcarver. She's a scarred wolf shifter who trusts no one. When a ferocious winter storm sweeps across the Sierras, wolf shifter Nora I can't read these names. Bertagni? Anyways, Nora B has to abandon the search for her missing uncle. Can Yuletide magic make them believe they belong together forever? Stuck in the same remote mountain cabin.
There it is. Good. Yep.
The Alpha Norsemen and the fierce wolf spark electricity hot enough to melt a freezing blizzard. But it takes a holiday miracle for them to realize they finally met their true match. So it's a whole
it's like Christmas. Man, I should have given you a Christmas one already then.
Yeah, I did give you a little bit, but I was going to give you another one next month because there's so many.
There really is.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is like a freaking like Norse thing.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta give it to her. I mean, the cover's so bad, but I think it'll be. It sounds like it's gonna be kind of cool. Like it might be interesting. I hope so. And it's only 93 pages, so it's short.
So it's the guy with like lightning behind him.
Yeah, he's like looking to the side
with his runic tattoos that are photoshopped.
Yeah, it says Berserker Devotion.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, because yep.
Add it to my TBR.
Yeah, I hope you like it. I mean, it sounds like something that like might be fun. And I'm like, well, it's short, so if she wants to read the others, I guess she could. But yeah, I don't think I'm pretty sure it could be a standalone.
Yeah. Well,
by reading the synopsis, I'm like, usually these are like you could do either or.
You know, it's funny because I also gave you like number 2 of a series, which.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what I get?
So, I should have. Oh, you were nice and like actually like thought out Norse and all of that. Yours.
I gave you Squeak last month.
I guess that's true. Okay. This one is called Her Alien Ghost.
Oh.
It is by Michelle Mills. The synopsis is: Firebrook Castle is haunted. What honored nonsense! I never believed in silly ghost stories until suddenly I inherit the crumbling Firebrook estate. his state. And now I am a human bravely staying the night in an old ruin to prove that tales of ghostly Harukan soldiers are just that, tall tales. And then I scream like a little girl when I discover a black-horned, satanic-looking male standing at the foot of my bed who is not entirely corporeal, which I must say is a total bummer considering how unbearably handsome he is.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Each night, this scary shirtless apparition of an exquisite six-pack and abs hovers at my bedside. Why is this ghost stalking me? And why do I like it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, I guess a little bit, because you do kind of like stalker romances a little bit.
I do.
So,
I do. I mean,
alien and ghost.
I want to see a hot horned man.
Right.
He's black horned and satanic looking.
Uh-huh.
And that's hot. That's handsome. Not even hot. Oh, you're handsome.
Oh, look at you. You're so handsome.
You are handsome. Hovering at my bedside.
On my bedside. Let me just squeeze your cheeks.
I'm excited. That looks fun. That sounds fun. And I like the author's note because it says, only read if you enjoy fire-breathing heroes and curvy girl heroines. Girl, yes. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's 90 pages. That. So.
Oh, yeah. Super short.
Super duper short. I'm so excited.
Fun. That'll be a fun one. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I added it on my Goodreads. I know, like, if people actually looked at it, like, I'll have all these, like, books, and once in a while there's, like, claimed by Cthulhu. Like, you had squeak on yours.
No. I'm just waiting for somebody to be, like, look at it and just be like, what the fuck are these people doing?
I know.
Oh, I noticed that you, okay, so I added a group on Goodreads. This is completely like a side note. I noticed you actually joined the group.
I did finally. I didn't even know. I saw it one day. I'm like, oh, I should probably go on
whole time. No, I didn't know how it worked, but so we do have a group on Goodreads now that is kind of a spoiler for our new. We're going to rebrand later. It's called Novelty with S&B. If you want to, you can join the group on Goodreads. Also, for more announcements, we want to let you know, like give you a little heads up that we will be doing a giveaway next month, the 12 days of Yule. It will be December 14th through the 25th. It'll be on our Instagram and our TikTok. So I kind of figured out that like we could do like this spinning wheel. Like we'll just put everybody's name on this spinning wheel if you like follow whatever rule. That way we can like post it in the morning and then we can spin the wheel at night and then we know the winner right away.
Right.
And obviously we would like for you to follow us on those platforms to be a winner, but I'm not entirely sure about the rules yet. We just wanted to give a heads up, basically.
We're going to be I'm giving out the entire Devil's Night series, which is 6 books. And some lucky winner is going to get them. So those are not cheap. So
I may or may not give out the entire Bridgerton series.
Ooh,
which is like the complete opposite.
So, well, it's fine. I got some horror. I got to make a list of everything. I'll get that to you soon. But, I got.
Maybe like the 25th can be our like our big, or like the 24th and 25th can be our big like series giveaway.
Yeah, because that series it's good too. Devil's Night series is really good. So if you want it and you're like, oh, or you just want the physical books because you're gonna get them all. So and we got a lot of awesome books that we're gonna be giving away. And they're previously owned, they're ours, and we're giving them to you. So they're not like brand new or anything, but
it's better to go to you than like Goodwill, you know.
And then you can finish reading them, and then you can give them to somebody, and then it'll just be passed on because books are wonderful. That's why we all love books.
That's why we're here.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, it'll be super fun. I'm excited for that.
Me too.
Yeah. So,
so we are going to transition. We did have an interview with author D.V. Leigh. She was so sweet to come on and speak to us about her release titles and some of her upcoming projects that she has. So stay tuned for that.
Hi, I am so excited to welcome our special guest, author of Light Kissed, Shadow Divide, and of Blood and Burn. We have D.V. Leigh. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to chat with us. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi guys, thank you for having me.
Hi.
I guess a little bit about me is I'm an indie author. I'm new, obviously, but I am a mom and I work full time and I try and do all the things.
All of the things.
Wow. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not really got a whole lot. I mean, is there anything that you guys want to know?
We do have some questions
We
for
do.
you. Yeah, so I think Beck's going to start us off.
Yeah. So what is your favorite book?
Like my favorite book that
Of
I've
all
read?
time. Yes.
That's hard.
I'm not going to make you choose your own book. That'd be rude.
I would have to say that my favorite book that I've ever read, would be Twilight. The whole Twilight series.
Heck yeah.
I'm old school.
I graduated in like 2008. I'm not going to ask how old you are because that's rude. Similarly, because that's when I read it.
I graduated in 2010, so.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. So you make all of your own cover art. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's amazing. How do you do that? Because your cover art is amazing. Like, what do you use? Like Procreate or like?
To be honest, I started off with Canva, and I still hold true to Canva. I love that thing.
Yeah. Love Canva.
And I just kind of piece it all together until it feels just right.
All right.
It looks so good. Your cover.
It does.
Beautiful.
I love it. We also use Canva. Yeah. This is like our Canva plug.
Yeah, we do. We use it as well. Bekk uses it. I don't know the first thing about it, but we have a fantasy hockey league, and she made all of our team logos, and it was so fun. So yeah, it's really cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry. No, you're fine. Do you drink tea? Because we are a tea connoisseur podcast.
I drink tea in every form and fashion. I love tea, to be honest.
Yes.
We recently had 2 Brits on, and they told us that we do it wrong. How do you do it? Do you microwave it?
It just depends. I have a Keurig, so a lot of times I use the hot water and out of that. But I also love cold tea. I love sweet tea, unsweetened. It just depends on my mood.
Same here. Yeah. I microwave my tea, and the British guys were making fun of me for it.
Yeah. They also did make fun of sweet tea, or iced tea, I guess. So, yes. I mean, it's so
all
good.
The teas, okay? Yeah.
What inspired the idea for your Shadow Divide books?
So the whole Grimwell Legacy books.
Yes.
Honestly, I have had that idea in my head for years. Like, I wanted to do something witchy and fae, and it almost was like a pixie type fae.
Yes.
Yes.
But the more and more that this started happening for me, and the story just unwound, it just happened. Like, it was so overnight. I don't really have like a procedure for that.
That's awesome. It's just given talent. You're a natural.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Was it a dream like Stephanie Meyer?
I mean, I've had weird dreams, I'll say that. But no, I don't think so.
Okay. I was bringing back the Twilight.
Yeah.
What was like the hardest scene for you to write?
Wouldn't say exactly it would be a scene. The beginning of the books are always the hardest for me, just because I want to make sure that when you're reading it, it catches you from like the very beginning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, and so I really struggle with the beginning to make sure it's just right. But the ending of Blended Chaos, which is the end of the whole Grimwell Legacies, that was the hardest for me to write.
Oh,
so I wanted to make sure it was justice, you know?
Like it wrapped up well, yeah.
Yeah, the whole series just finishes the way it needs to.
That makes sense.
Well, I'm excited for that one, for sure. Are any of the characters you've written about inspired by actual people you know?
Yes and no.
You don't have to give details. I was just curious.
No, just bits and pieces. I would say like some of the personalities, some of the like characteristics, appearances, just like pieces, just kind of pulled together for my characters. It's just kind of pieces of my world put into my fantasy worlds.
I love it. Is Holly, and I'm talking about Holly in the first book, okay, but is Holly or Blair more relatable to you?
Blair, most definitely.
Yeah.
Holly is like my little sister.
Yeah, Blair kind of reminds me of you, like the art of her and you. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then it's funny because my daughters, I have 2 girls, and one of them's like a rocker chick, and then the other one's like blonde and girly. It's so funny because it actually reminded me of them a lot. They're way younger, but it reminded me of them a lot. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of people who are interested in becoming authors and they don't know where to start. And do you have any advice for anyone who is thinking of becoming an author?
I guess I'd have to say is patience. Have patience with yourself, because I am my own worst critic.
I think we all are.
Right?
Yeah, for sure.
And I overanalyze everything. But I got a really good team. I had a great editor that kind of helped me walk through things. One of my narrators, shout out to Katie. She's the one that edited the narration for Light Kissed, and she'll be doing Shadow Divide. But she helped me walk through that whole process. And it's definitely been a learning journey. I've had to do a lot of research, but it's something that I would never go back on. I absolutely love it to my whole core.
That's awesome. Like following your dreams, and I mean, so many people have dreams and passions, and you're doing something with it, and you're getting your name out there, and like respect, because that's really cool.
That is really cool.
Yeah. Do you have any upcoming projects you can tell us about?
So I actually have one I'm currently writing right now. I'm hoping to have that one out by springish of next year, and that one's kind of a standalone, like if Blood and Burn was.
Yes.
And it is a fantasy. It is smutty. But it's about a like badass warrior who they're exiled on an island, and they're only let go every 72 hours, and to like kill all these bad creatures. And it's really good. Like, I really love in this one. It's a lot of oh my gosh, what's the word? Like banter back and forth. Smartassery.
Yeah, we like that.
Love that. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for this one, and then I have a few others that I've been working on as well.
I didn't send you this question, but how do you find the time?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know most of the time.
I'm like, she's writing a book. She works full time. She has kids. She's making TikToks. I'm like, how?
It's a lot.
That's awesome. You're like Superwoman or something.
I know.
Some days I wear so many hats I can't even keep track.
Do you have a release date for the 3rd book of the Grimwell Legacy series?
So currently it's with my editor, and we are hoping to have it back by the end of this month. Ooh. So I'm hoping to release by maybe late December, early January. That's my goal. I don't have an exact date yet because I have to wait to fine tune all the details with her.
I'm super excited for that one. That'll be a good one. So
wait, are we getting the arcs, right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing arcs on this one, but I will have other arcs open for my other books for sure.
Ooh, yeah, we'll be running there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because arcs can go one of 2 ways, and yours went. I mean, you're an indie author, didn't really know, and then I'm like, these are really good. So it's been really, it's been a fun read. So
I think we were like captivated with you too as like a person, as like the author, because like we saw how engaging and like just so sweet and nice you were on like TikTok and stuff, and we were just like, oh my god,
she's so sweet and humble.
She deserves.
I want to be her friend.
Well, yes, let's all be friends, because I'm always still attached.
Now I can like talk to somebody and be like, "Oh, my author friend,
my author
friend." Yes, most
no
definitely.
big deal.
Exactly. Where can our listeners find you and your books? What socials and all that good stuff? Where can they find you?
Currently, I'm on TikTok and Instagram to find me. And my books are on Amazon, Audible, KU, and they're also at Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and there's like a bunch of other book places.
That's so awesome.
I can't keep track.
Yep.
That's not a bad problem to have, you know?
No. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, we can link all her stuff too, right, Bekk?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have like a link tree or anything?
I don't.
That's
I'm
fine.
still trying to figure all that out.
Okay. Well, we can still put her
Yeah, absolutely.
links and stuff. Yeah, we'll get your links and stuff out there. So anyways, do you have anything for us?
I don't. I appreciate you guys' support, and I'm glad you guys really enjoyed my books.
We sure did.
And thanks once again for taking time with us and answering some of our questions. We're looking forward to your upcoming books, and we will talk to you soon.
That sounds great. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
You.
Thank you all for listening to us today. Be sure to check us out on our socials, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Any of the books that we discuss will be on our website, and sign up for the newsletter if you want to stay up to date with any of our releases. And again, look out for our giveaway next month and to sign up for that.
And that's all for today. I'm your co-host, Stephanie.
And I'm Bekk.
And this has been S&B Thurstea. See you in the next chapter.